Koji. Koji, you want to go outside? Do you want to go outside? You want to go outside? Okay, let's go outside. So this is the black bamboo that used to be in the backyard, but I moved to the front yard, so that would be kind of a nicer spot for it. There's this kind of triangle of space here that I haven't figured out how to run my drip irrigation to, because I'd have to step over it all the time. But I've got these trees. They're volunteers, but they grow really fast, and I have several of them. There's another one right here that is already, I just came up this year, and it's already close to 15 feet tall. And I've got some mint. This is a nice chocolate mint that started from a single pot that's spreading all over the place. I had another one of these trees and I cut it down, and it's already going back. I don't know what it is. This is the hedge I have on the front wall. I was trimming it for a while, and then I decided to stop trimming it to see what would happen. And now I have this nice kind of wall of greenery. The sun comes from the other direction, so it's not much shade, but it is a nice bit of privacy. Then here, well, there's a couple of things going on here. So this is my my ginkgo that I planted last year. This is year 2 for it. This is a Zelkova serrata, which came with the ginkgo. It's also about 15 feet tall. And then this is a bur oak. It's leaning a bit from the wind, but I think it's going to straighten out. And then at this corner, I've got the drip irrigation line runs along this fence. And at this corner, I have this thing, which has kind of grown up to provide a nice kind of visual screen. Here is the Confederate jasmine that I've had here. It was one of the first things I planted, and it's only gotten this big. It hasn't done well at all. It hasn't died, but it hasn't climbed up the fence that I would like. See, I've got some morning glory, another mint here. This nice honeysuckle. It's actually on the neighbor's yard, but it benefits from the drip irrigation. Attracts hummingbirds, kind of beautifies the fence a little bit. I have this bamboo, which is a dwarf golden bamboo. This one was the original cluster, and then it's running along the irrigation line, so this is the new growth that I've experienced so far. I also have this bamboo, which is right outside my office window. It's a running bamboo, but it hasn't really grown yet. Maybe this one is the yellow bamboo. Got some ivy. It's just finally starting to grow up the house. I planted it over here, I think last year, and it's come along a little bit. There's a drip line. Not much to see on this side. Just got a narrow. What is that? There's a rose there. I think this is one of those fast-growing volunteer trees that I showed you in the front yard. As you can see, they get large and provide a good amount of shade, and they're very drought tolerant and heat tolerant. I can see the irrigation is on. This is, a very small amount of water that's being emitted. There's this thing that was here when I got here and hasn't died yet. I have this mint here. I planted a lot of mint to try to keep the cats away, and the cats left, but I don't think it's because of the mint. And here I have a willow oak, and this one was in a container for a full year because I was remiss in planting it, and I thought it had died. You can see it still hasn't. There's still dead sticks at the top, but it has put out some nice new growth. I have a lot of spiders, but you can see the leaves are quite different from the bur oak in the front yard. This is one of my fruit trees. I think this is the Honeycrisp apple. You can see it's got a shoot at the bottom, and it's hanging in there. It's its first year. This is one of the plums here. I have another one in the other corner. This kind of trash corner back here. You can see I've got some nice blackberry, along with some ivy that's filling in, kind of covering the fence back here. Not much else to see, but this ivy has done well. There's actually irrigation along here. I think it's kind of odd that I'm irrigating the blackberry, but it seems to be growing well. Here's another one of those volunteers that I'm not sure if we can really see quite how big it is, but so that most of that growth has been in the past couple of years. I think the roots are big enough that it's picking up on the drip irrigation. This is my eggplant trial. I have different varieties here. There's one there. That one's probably ready. This is supposed to be a white eggplant. This one is turning yellow. Presumably that means it's ready. I have these white eggplants here. This ground cover pops up every place that I irrigate. I don't know what it is, but I kind of like it. There's a lot of it over here. I don't know if you can see. This eggplant, not doing as well. This thing, I don't know what it is, but I think it seems to be setting some kind of little fruits. Little focus. So I'm just going to let it flower some to see what the fruits look like. Here I do have a dark eggplant. What does that say? Green goddess. Here I have my herb garden. It's a little overgrown. Grass is kind of out of hand. And you can see I got a lot of sage, Thai basil. That's a Spanish lavender, I think. I have rosemary, and I believe oregano, and a tarragon, and a parsley. Parsley is not looking so great. I think it's just way too hot for it. But the tarragon seems to be settling in nicely, and the oregano is doing all right too. Over here is the other plum. Oregano is spicy. It's doing okay. And then here we have the tomatoes along the yard. They're just starting to fill out. You can see, I think this is Sweet 100 here, which is usually the one that gives me the best deals. Now, what is that called? Oh, that is Tomato Sun Gold, which is almost certainly a Sweet 100 derivative. This one, these ones have an interesting color to them. These are from a breeder in in Napa County. Oh no, that's just called a black cherry. These are the ones that are from the wild boar farms in Napa County, which is an heirloom. I thought that was a cherry tomato, but that is not a cherry tomato. And then one of these is Sweet 100. They all kind of look alike. And then my cactus that looked like it was flowering, and it's still flowering. Maybe. I'm not sure if I might have missed it. There's Ruby, who holds down the neighbor's yard. Hi, Ruby. She wants to come and play with Golgi. And there's the house. Golgi, what do you think? So that's it. That's the homestead. I hope you like it.